Hi, it's Gab with another review from the 2011 Toronto International Film Festival. Today I'm reviewing Drive. Yeah, baby. Starring Ryan Gosling as a stunt driver by day, getaway driver for hire by night. Literally, he'll do your getaway job. He'll give you 5 minutes of his time, no more, no less, and he certainly does his job well. He's some sort of savant with the driving, with the getting away and the rollovers and the what have you. There's a great opening sequence that sort of sets up his talents and his steely resolve. He's almost presented, I said savant, I mean he's almost autistic. He's like a zombie in many respects. He lives to drive, he drives to live. There's no backstory. You can't read many emotions. Emotions maybe play across his face, but that's Ryan Gosling. I mean, to me, he brings a wry little wink to a lot of his line delivery. I mean, there is more there that's hinted at, but he just doesn't want to live that way. He has a bare bones apartment, works as a mechanic. That's all you need to know. But he does cross paths with a lovely neighbor, Carey Mulligan, who has a charming little boy, and he makes a connection with her. And it might be a bit far-fetched to buy this connection the way that it's portrayed, with a lot of sort of moony looks and drawn-out silences, and yet you want to believe it, and you do believe it, and it's actually quite charming. And this connection is what sort of shows you that he's human, even though he's also a petty criminal and in some ways a truly disturbed character, because you see other crimes and violence that plays out in the story. It shows him to be really a very intense, troubled, somewhat psychotic character, almost like a taxi driver, but he has the soft side and he has Ryan Gosling's baby face. So a very interesting hero, if you will, of the story. And what the story basically consists of is, because of his relationship with the neighbor, Carey Mulligan, whose husband is a petty criminal, Ryan Gosling gets drawn in to help this woman and her child because of they're getting into trouble because of the husband, gets involved in some crime that of course just spirals out of control. He had good intentions to help this woman and her child, and it just gets drawn into the seedy underbelly of LA, and you know, has to use his skills and his mentality to somehow extricate it and make everything okay. And you wonder, is there going to be an okay ending? And you really want there to be, because I really did actually care for this bizarre, aloof, complicated character, not just because it's Ryan Gosling, although, as you guys know, I'm a fan of his, and he just carries this. I mean, he's in almost every scene. He just commands the screen and the story with his presence, with his portrayal of this odd character. And kudos to the director too. This film has a great style to it. It's LA noir, but it's a bit offbeat. There's directorial choices that are non-conventional, but not in a random or in an indulgent way, just in an interesting and entertaining way. Visually, some of the choices, the soundtrack is really cool and interesting, sort of an 80s techno kind of thing to it that really just sets a mood that is just very entertaining, tonal and absorbing, little sort of crime thriller. I don't think it has much more to say other than just the story of being what it is, and identifying with this guy and wondering where things are going to turn. There's some humor, there's some quite gory, violent sequences, driving action, of course, and some romance in a just a unique package, not your typical film. But I should think it should have some mainstream success, because it really has just some general entertainment value to offer, and I would really recommend that you check out Drive. I'm giving it 4 Gabs from the Toronto International Film Festival. Thanks for watching.